Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Liz here. I am currently a little single. Okay, I don't know why I said little, but don't tell anybody. No, honestly, yeah. So I am currently single, you guys. I've been single for quite a while. I think mostly quarantine. I was somewhat dating somebody before quarantine, but that didn't work out. So, um, but that's another story for another day. Yeah. So, so I thought it would be a fun idea to read out my DMs for you guys. You know, putting me on blast and the people that be sliding into my DMs because why not, right? I I honestly don't like being single. It's like one of my things that I don't know why. I liked having somebody, but obviously right now it's kind of like a pretty hard, time. Not only for that, but like for other things. So yeah. But I mean, it's the end of the year, and I honestly believe that I'm probably gonna be single till beginning of the year, and then I'm probably gonna start dating because I honestly have just not even bother answering anybody or like paid attention to any guy whatsoever, and I kind of want to keep it that way till like the beginning of the year, and then pretty much just kind of like start out fresh, I guess you could say. New year, hopefully good vibes, positive vibes, all that positivity. 2021, please. But yeah, and I mean my dating life has been like really shitty AF. So I'm not really that excited to go back into it. So yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Hopefully next year, good things come and we're able to actually have some good times. I have tried dating online, but the few times that I have tried that, even though I have gone against my friends, they tell me like, don't do it, you don't need to do it, blah blah this and that. But I was just curious to do it, just to be, you never know, right? But it honestly did not work out for me. Like mostly every single guy that was just there was, just there to hook up. And I never used Tinder though. I used other dating sites, which I could make another whole video about that because your girl has some stories. I honestly don't even think I even met up with some of the guys that I talked to. Basically just like once I start like not really feeling the vibe, I basically just like don't even reply to their messages, so kind of like ghosting them. Yeah. Sorry. But I think I have dated one guy that I met online. Yeah, I think I did. Or was it two guys? I don't even remember, but yeah. So online dating was just not for me. It just didn't work out. It really didn't lead to anything with any of the guys that I talked to, or whatever. Another thing about me is that I honestly don't really date guys that like slide into my DMs. The reason for that is, go ahead and check my Instagram out because I'll be posting some body pics, so you already know what I mean. So like when I see guys like DM me, I'm just like, I'm pretty sure you just saw my pictures and just want to hit it and quit it, and I'm just like, not about that life. So I really don't even bother paying attention to guys that slide into my DMs or like message me online, because I just feel like they're just having like this fantasy of what I look like, and honestly I don't look like that every day. No, no, no. You be thinking, hey sexy on my gram, and then I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I don't look like that. So I don't know, I feel like some guys just don't understand how not realistic it is. Especially for me. I mean, I love doing my makeup and doing my hair and getting ready, don't get me wrong, and like, you know, posting on the gram. But I just feel like some guys just like hit you up for like the way that you post things and stuff like that, and I'm just like, there's more to me than that. So, you know, I feel like I'm not, I don't know, maybe it's my fault. But then at the same time, it's like, let me be, like, I wanna, you know, I wanna look cute on the gram. What do you mean? So yeah, so I really don't go for guys like that. I am like, kind of like old fashioned, I guess you could say. Like, I like meeting people on person. So usually, like, if I meet a guy at a bar, or like, you know, at a restaurant, or like if I'm out and about, like, I don't know, there's just something about that just, you know, attracts me to people. So like, yeah, like mostly every single guy that I have actually went out on a date or kind of like dated, I have met them in person. I think maybe 2 guys that I could recall I met online, and you know, we just hung out and whatever, and I was like, oh, okay, he's cool, you know, he's fine. But that's pretty much about it. And then, you know, you got them, had a lot of messages, and I really just don't reply to any of them, which is really, really bad. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't want to give them attention if I know I'm not even gonna bother. So I just really just don't reply. So how about if I just stop talking and let's go ahead and look at some of my DMs. Okay, let's just go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do DMs and like Messenger and like, you know, Facebook and all that stuff. So let's see. I do have Snapchat. Most of like my messages are from like Instagram or like Facebook, even though I don't really use Facebook at all. But I kind of have my Facebook and Instagram connected, so sometimes what I post on Instagram basically is the same thing I post on Facebook. But Snap, I really don't have a lot of guys, or like a lot of people on my Snapchat. But yeah, so not a lot of things on my Snapchat going on. I basically have more like friends and stuff. You know, my sister, my cousin. But it's just basically guys, like I do have messages and stuff. I don't know if you guys could see, but from like guys. And they're like, I just open them basically and I don't reply back. Like all those. I have all those. But basically they just like comment on like my snaps. So what I post, like, you know, they're like, oh, you know, you look cute, blah blah, this and that. So not really, they don't really like actually try to hit me up. No. Not really on my snap. But they do on my gram. So let's go ahead and see in my gram, what do we have? Also on my gram, I have a lot of like replying to your story, or like reaction to your story basically. Let's see. I had one guy that's like, hey. I'm like, hey, what's up? I did not reply to that message. Okay, let's see. So there's this guy. I'm just gonna like not say names at all. Like I really don't want to expose him like that. But this guy was like, this was a while. He was like, how do I go about getting on your good side? Ooh, that's actually a pretty good DM. I'm not gonna lie. Baby boy, you don't want to know. But that's actually a pretty good DM, because usually a lot of just like, hey, you know, hey cutie, hey sexy, blah, this and that, you know. I just get over those real quick. Like, I don't even bother. Basically it. I did receive a message from this guy right now, this morning. He's like, hey, what's good? He's like, ooh, okay, there's one. He's like, you got a snap? Well, yes, I do. Can you have it? I don't know. I really don't give my snap out. just like that. Like, I really need to get to know you a little bit more. And just because I post a little bit more personal stuff on my Snap, and not like nudes, no, I like more personal stuff. Like, I actually talk about certain things that I wouldn't talk about like on Instagram. So yeah, I don't really give my Snap out to a lot of people, so I don't really have a lot, you know. Mamacita, I get a lot of those mamacita messages. So this guy, he's like, hi cutie, are you single, are you married? I'm single right now. Okay, we are getting to the nitty-gritty right now. Okay, so this guy, he has been messaging me for a while, but I don't reply. But the last one he messaged me was like, I give you some cash and come with me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's happening? Okay. But like, how much though? Just kidding. Just kidding. Like, messages like that, I'm just like, I just basically roll my eyes and like, I don't even bother replying. Like, you know, he has messaged me a few messages like that, and I'm just like, dude, come on. Like, what do I look like? No judgment whatsoever. Like, you girl, like, girl, get your coin. Like, you do you, boo, okay? But I don't know. I don't think I would be able to do that. Like, just be with a person for money. I would honestly have to be like really interested in that person, not only like physically but like mentally, and just like have a connection with that person. I don't think I would just be able to just, you know, get a sugar daddy and be like, hey, what's up, daddy? Like, I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't, because I have gotten a few DMs like that, and I'm just like, I don't know, honey. I don't think you want me like that. So, cause she wild. Okay, I have like, hello Liz, you know, nice looking. Thank you. I just woke up like this. This guy, he's like into my DMs a lot. I honestly don't really reply to him, but he always sends me like cute little messages. Like, he's like, you're beautiful, you're so beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, you're always looking amazing. So sweet. But I don't know this guy. This one's funny. I posted a picture with like, I had like braids, and he's like, beautiful braids, buddy. That's funny. He called me buddy. I have never had a guy ever send me a message and call me buddy, but that's a good one. I have, good morning, you're so beautiful. He sends me a lot of like good morning messages, which I don't reply at all to him. Feel bad. But yeah. Wow, I get a lot of like wow. I don't know if it's a good wow or a bad wow. I don't know. There's this guy that always like, you know, hits me up, and he's like, hey, come over. Baby boy, we are not there yet. Take me out on a date. This guy, he's like straight gorgeous. As you guys can see, I don't really answer to most of the messages, just because some of them don't really have like conversation starter, like hi, hey, kind of those things. I don't really, you know, like start a conversation from like the start. Be like, hey, how are you? Like, you know, this and that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so the whole hey, hi, no, not me. This guy is just like, I like you. Thank you. I like you. I like you too. Thank you. What does this guy say? Okay, so this guy, he's like, do you have an OnlyFans? Baby boy, we're gonna keep that between you and I. But no, I do not have an OnlyFans. I don't. I don't know. No shade. Absolutely not. Like, you girl, get your coin. And absolutely, OnlyFans is not just for like what it's famous for. There's obviously other things going on okay, going on OnlyFans. But no, I have been a little curious about OnlyFans, but I have not had an OnlyFans. Not yet, maybe? I don't know. Okay. He's like, you got a Snap. I do have a Snapchat, but not just for anybody. There's this guy, he's like, oh my god, I hadn't seen this Snap. I had not seen this message at all. Okay, I don't even know if I could actually read this. He's like, I'm down anytime to be the one to give you the before you leave. Seriously, I would really now what? No, if I could, and gentlemen do kiss and don't kiss and tell. Okay, I don't know what that last part said, but the first part just really caught me off guard. I hadn't seen this message at all. And then he's like, I wish I could marry you, but my dreams will never come true. Oh, that is so cute. So true, but so cute. Not because I won't text him back. Well, probably I would not message him back. But I don't want to get married, so I know that's not gonna happen. Yeah. The first part though, okay. He wants to. Okay. I'm down for that. I mean, what can I say? This guy, he's like, ¿Qué onda? When are you down to talk for a few? Baby, sorry, that was a while back. If you don't receive a message within 24 hours, it's not happening. I'm sorry. Hey, how are you? Well, this guy has messaged me a few times, but like I said, you guys, I really don't reply a lot to messages or DMs, stuff like that. Mostly if like they just react to my snaps, not my snaps, my stories from like my Instagram. You guys should check those out. Because I'm just like, they're just looking, you know, what I look like and all this and that. So, yeah. You're so hot. I mean, sometimes, you know, sometimes I be popping a little bit. I don't think I'm that hot, but so beautiful, pretty sexy, dope. One of the things that I do, just like absolutely, even delete the person is the second that they start mentioning like anything about my body, like even like in a good way or a negative way. Like what I mean about like in a good way is, well, no, like it's still bad, but when they're like, oh, like, you know, I love your boobs and your ass, and this, I'm just like, no, stop sexualizing woman, like, no. Or like when people are like, oh, like guys start like just messaging. I haven't gotten a lot, but I know there is guys like that, that you just slide into your DMs just to like say like a comment about your body, and I'm just like, I'm just not with it. Like, no baby, no. Or just like sexual comments like that, I'm just not about it. Like, I just don't like how guys just like try to sexualize women like they're nothing. I'm just like, no baby, like have some respect. Like, I'm okay, you know, with you calling me like, oh, cutie, pretty, like, you know, sexy, like, you know, whatever. But like when you're getting a little bit out of those lines, that's when I'm just like, you know, I'm not with it. A lot of, you know, hey, hola, like you're hot, like, are you married? I'm single like a Pringle. This guy right here, he's like, hey, nice to meet you, I'm Gabriel. Like that's, you know, not so much, you know, about, that's like kind of like a good conversation starter. I'm sorry I didn't reply. But sometimes like I get, once I post pictures and whatever, that's usually when I get a lot of like people messaging me and this and that. And you know, it's like whatever, like you do you, boo. But I would really prefer, like, okay, if you actually are interested in me, and not just stuff like when I post and this and that, like obviously DM me or message me when I don't even post anything. Okay, yeah, no. Want to see my, no, no, there's, I have never met a girl that actually would be like, hey, send me a TP. You know, like, no. No, baby boy, like, ain't nobody here for that. Like I don't want to see it. I don't want a picture of it. No, thank you. I have never met a girl that's actually like, oh my god, yes, send me one. Like, no. I mean, unless it's like with your boyfriend and you guys, you know, have a thing. But like, for me to be like, hey, send me a D pic, like, no. No, baby. Like, I'm good. I have gotten a few unsolicited pics, which I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, frame it or something? I don't know. People ask me here, where are you from? That, honestly, that question, for me, it's like kind of difficult to answer, because I don't know exactly what they mean, what they mean. You know what I mean? Am I the only one? I feel like I'm the only one. I feel like I'm the only one, and I feel like so dumb. But it's like I don't know what they mean. So I always hate that question when they're like, oh, where are you from? And then I'll be like, what you mean? Like, where do I live? You know, where, like, when people ask me where am I from, I'm like, I'm thinking it's like, oh, where are you born, or where like your parents from? Like, that's what I think. But some people use it as where are you from, as where are you currently living right now. But it's like that's not the same question. But like I have had a few times where they're like, hey, where are you from? And I'm just like, oh, I'm from Mexico. And they're like, no, 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 where do you live? And I'm just like, that's not the same question. What do you mean? Like, that's not what you asked me, you know? So like, I really, I hate that. So like, I hate that question, but, and I just hate correcting people, but sometimes I just have to, like, you know, I'll be asked, like, they ask me and I'm just like, where do I live or where I'm from? Because some people, like, you know, want to know, like, where are you from? Like, for me, a lot of people think that I'm like mixed racial. Is that a word? Mixed racial? Biracial? What? I don't know what the word is. Like, okay, I'm mixed, like, you know, and so I get that a lot. So sometimes when they ask me that, like, I don't know what exactly are they trying to ask me. So I just, like, it just gives me anxiety, honestly, because I hate answering wrong. Like, that's so embarrassing for me. So I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, oh, whatever, you know, that's not what you asked, but I just have to go with it. I got a question. Oh, he didn't even ask. Okay, got a question. He got a question. I have had a girl DM me. No, two of them. Sorry to bother you. I'm guessing he sent that because I didn't reply to him. I'm sorry. Oh, see, here we go. He's like, damn, I think he meant you're fine, even though he wrote are fine, but okay. Damn, you're fine, girl. Where are you from? Where are you from? Really? Where are you from? Okay. Yeah, I don't know where I'm from, but okay. So see, I wouldn't know how to answer that question. Like, what do you mean, where am I from? Like, Riverside? I don't know, I live in Riverside. So I just don't know. So like I was saying, like I had like, I think maybe like 3 that I can remember, girls that have like slid into my DMs. And, you know, they have asked me, hey, like, you know, are you 2 girls? And, you know, just like flirting with me and whatever. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, like, unfortunately, I'm in the D team, like, you know, sadly, even they treat me like shit, but I'm OT, so, yeah. I usually do answer more to girl messages than guy messages, just because when I post things on my Instagram, like either makeup and stuff like that, like I like to let girls know, or like my nails, like if they have questions like, oh, where did you get your nails, where did you get this and that. So I basically answer do more to girls, just because if they do have questions like that, like I want to answer those, but like not so much for guys. So yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know how it's gonna be after, you know, this year, if we're still gonna be, if 2021 it's still gonna start this way. So I don't know how dating is gonna be. I don't know if I might try online dating again, or just, you know, replying to all the DMs now, because girl, you're in quarantine, you're not doing anything, answer those people. But I just like forget, honestly. I get so busy, and sometimes holding up a conversation does take time. So yeah, but I mean, if I do want to get back into, you know, the dating, I obviously do have to. And since we don't really know exactly what's gonna happen in 2021, you know, maybe online dating or actually answering people in my DMs, it might just, you know, I don't know, maybe my man's somewhere there. I don't know, we'll see. But I think I will stay single till, I mean, it's 2 months from now, so I don't really think I'm going to put so much effort into any of the guys that I'm currently talking to, because like I basically just don't answer half the time. And I don't know why I have this thing that if I really don't answer you in like 24 hours, like I'm pretty sure I'm not going to reply to your message. Like they can be really mean, but I don't know why I have that habit. And yeah, so yeah, okay. So yeah, that is pretty much it, you guys. All of some of my DMs that I have gotten in the few months. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think about my DMs. You know, they're not all so crazy, but you know, some of them are like, baby girl, hold your horses, take your girl out on a date first. Yeah, so alright you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys later.